This may be a bit basic for folks that are very familiar with CB radio, but I got to thinking, actually, somebody left a comment, and it got me to thinking that there's probably a lot of people who don't understand the basics of CB. So I'm going to go through a few things of my own system, and I'm going to explain some very basic things about CB radio. CB radio, to have a radio, to make a radio work, you need just a few things. You need the radio, of course. You need to power the radio. And some radios are powered by 12 volt DC, and some large base stations are 110 or a 12 volt power supply. So you need the radio, you need power, you need the microphone, and you need an antenna. The antennas typically go in the back, and they are connected by coax from the antenna itself to the radio. And that just screws in the back. And me, this 12 volt radio, I have powered with a solar panel. And by that I mean I have two batteries. There's one, there's two, and those batteries are charged. Here's the charge controller. Those batteries are charged by that solar panel right there. That is a 30 amp solar panel, which is more than adequate to keep these two batteries charged up full. If I were to use these batteries, say with an inverter, and were to power a circular saw or something, the batteries would go down a lot quicker, and it would take a little bit longer for my 30 watt solar panel to recharge them. As a matter of fact, because I'm now running two batteries, I've bought a bigger solar charge controller meant for, two batteries, and it will handle, it's a 60 watt charge controller meant to handle, a larger amount of electricity going to the batteries to recharge them. So I'm going to be replacing this as soon as I get it. So that's the basics. I'll show you the antenna when I get out there, but I'm going to go down to my garage way down there, and I'm going to show you my other radio, which is identical to this. It's the same radio with a slightly different setup. And then you have handhelds, which this particular handheld, this is the President Randy. You can remove this antenna, it just unscrews. You can screw this adapter in, which comes with it, and you can use my big antenna by screwing this into the adapter. So this offers a lot of opportunities. You can also run this off the battery, and I've found something else out. These battery packs are replaceable, and to get to them, you unscrew that, and this door opens up, and there's a battery pack that plugs in. So you can run this off the battery pack, or you can plug this into a cigarette lighter. There's this little box that snaps in the bottom here, and you can charge it off of 110, or you can charge it and run it off of your cigarette lighter. So there is that. Now I'm going to walk down to, first I'm going to show you my antenna up here. I'm going to climb up that ladder and just show you what I got. And then I'm going to walk down to the garage and show you my other setup. All right, I just have it's a 102-inch steel whip. Now this is typically a mobile antenna meant to be mounted on a vehicle, but what I have, it's just mounted to a piece of angle iron and bolted down to my roof. And they make base station antennas that would, but you gotta have it's a lot more involved. They're a lot bigger. You need to have a lot more sturdy mounting. They do make a dipole. I think it's called an Antron 99 or something like that. And, they're fairly simple. You could bolt it to the side of a building, But to me, this is just too easy. And I had it. I didn't have to spend any money. It is not the best way to mount a CB antenna, but it works for me. So that's one way. There are other ways. All right, there's the coax, comes down from the antenna across here down. I got a piece of hose here so the edge of the roof doesn't mess up the, you know, cut through the shielding. And then I've just got it going in here, and then it goes down there to my CB. And here's this is the solar panel, and that wire goes in here down to my charge controller and then down to the batteries.